Chapter 1. Lars Comes to Boston. It was a hectic day. I had meetings all morning and then a contract signing ceremony in the afternoon. The Harding Corporation had acquired a petroleum engineering firm in Lowell, Massachusetts. My older brother, Sir Lars Harding, surprised me by attending the afternoon celebration. He posed alongside me with the previous owner of the Lowell business, and we smiled and shook hands for the cameras. After the ceremony, Lars joined me in my office. "It's good to see you again, Loris," he said, sitting. Then he lighted a cigar and tossed the match into an ashtray. "I had no idea you were coming today," I said, pouring 2 glasses of Glenfiddich. "I wanted to surprise you." I handed Lars his glass. "You've done a remarkable job here in Boston, Loris. I wanted to come and tell you so in person. I must admit, when you took this position last summer, I was a bit apprehensive." "About what?" "I was worried that you might become bored with corporate life again. I thought you might run off on another one of your grand adventures. I've settled down. I wish I could say the same." "You don't consider yourself settled down?" "Loris, it pains me to have to tell you this, but you were right about Caroline Asboth. She was just after my money. I realized within weeks of our wedding that she didn't love me. She only needed deep pockets to thrust her grubby little paws into to fund her lavish lifestyle." "Why not divorce her?" "Oh, I will, soon. I haven't done so yet because I'm embroiled in that horrific accounting scandal back in London. My lawyers have advised me to avoid any additional negative publicity this summer. This accounting mishap will be old news soon. Then you'll be free to act as you wish. The fines levied against our company will be enormous. We stand to lose millions." It was a very unfortunate thing to happen. I don't even remember what it's like to smile anymore. A year ago I was as jolly as could be. Now every time I turn around I find another thing to be gloomy about. I closed my office door. Then I went to my desk and unlocked a drawer. I pulled out a thick folder. "What's that?" asked Lars, dipping his cigar. "I was feeling a bit down myself a while back. I love my wife, she loves me, but frankly you're right. I am bored sitting behind a desk day after day. I yearn for danger and adventure. So I began collecting these." "What are they?" "If I were a private eye, these would be my case files. However, I'm not a private eye. No one has hired me to do anything. I sneak around late at night after my wife has fallen asleep, stalking the dark and dirty streets of Boston. I see things, I hear things. I pick locks, I sneak into dark places, I observe people from rooftops and cellar windows. It's like being a private eye, but I don't have to solve anything, nor do I have to act when I learn about something." "Don't you feel obligated to fight for justice?" "No, not really. I don't care about right or wrong any more. I only need to satisfy my lust for adventure. Let me see those files." Lars extended his hand across my desk. I handed the folder to Lars. He examined the first file. Then he looked up. "You did a thorough job on this expose, Loris. You have more than enough evidence here to prove this man is guilty." "Like I said before, I don't care about innocence or guilt. I'm just in it for the thrill of the hunt. Your father-in-law is a police detective. Why not give him these files? He might be able to do something. The people I collect information about live above the law. They cannot be touched, and they know it." Lars read through the second file. Then he looked up. "You may not care about injustice, Loris, but I do. Helping the unfortunate was the one thing that brought me tremendous joy in life. That's why I loved being a private eye. I hated, however, sitting alone night after night in a dark and dingy office because no one would hire me. I never realized that one doesn't need a client to save the downtrodden. One needs only to fight evil where one finds it. Are you talking about being a vigilante. I guess you could call it that. Would you kill a man to keep him from hurting others? No, I would just make it harder for him to do whatever it is that he does. I'd stop him from harming others. There are non-violent ways to make someone leave town or give back something that he's wrongly taken from another. When do you return to London? In mid-July. My wife is in Newport. I'm headed down there to join her for a few weeks. Truthfully, I have no desire to see her or the dandies there. I just needed to get away from England. The London press has been hounding me incessantly since this accounting scandal began. Why not stay with me in Boston? We've got plenty of room. My wife would be delighted to have you stay with us. Loris, I will. I took the files and started to put them back in my desk. No, Lars stopped me. Bring those along. I want to review them tonight. You did all that work. Someone should read what you've collected. I put the folder into my briefcase.